Good morning. My name is Laura Volkamp, and I am going to be proctoring your TEAS test from the KC side. I'm just going to share some updates with you and some information that you will need for the test day. So before you start testing, here are some suggestions. One, find a quiet place. The Proctorio software that's going to be monitoring you is going to be monitoring you using your microphone and your computer webcam. So make sure that you are in a quiet location with little to no interruptions. Second thing, take your smartphone or your phone, put it on silent, turn it off, and put it away from yourself so that way you don't have any distractions. Again, you will be monitored during this test, so you don't want to throw up any red flags that you might be cheating or something like that. Um, Go to the bathroom, get a drink. This is going to be a very long test. You may be testing 3 or 4 hours. Um, just be prepared for that. Um, you can have a blank, mine has notes written on it, but a blank piece of paper, a pencil. So that way, if you need to do any calculations, you've got that handy with you. Have everything ready. Um, have a clear desk space. Again, the software is going to make you confirm that there's no one else around you, that you don't have any notes. You can't open any other screens on your computer once it's started, so just be prepared. I suggest that you start this process at least 15 minutes prior to your test time. So this is what's going to happen. As you see, you got this video link from an email. Make sure you read the email. Read all of the attachments. There's some important test day information, frequently asked questions. One of the questions, the frequently asked things that I learned from reading myself was about bathroom breaks. You can take a bathroom break through Proctorio. There's a spot apparently that you can take 5 minutes. You can pause the exam. It will allow you to be away from the screen for 5 minutes. If you're away from the screen longer than that, it will automatically restart the test and it will be flagged as a possible problem. So what you're going to do on test day, there's going to be two things that we're going to complete. One, we're going to do a practice run using the Proctorio software. And two, you're going to be actually taking the TEAS test. So you're going to have to do both. You will see in the email that I sent you two different codes. So what you're going to do on test day, you're going to open up a Google Chrome browser. And as part of the practice, or you can do this ahead of time, you will need to install the Proctorio extension onto your computer. Okay? So then when you are ready, you will go to your ATI account, you will log in, you will go to My ATI, and there will be a tab called Testing. When you get there, up usually somewhere around the right-hand corner, there's a little plus sign where it says Add a Product. The first thing that you're going to do, one of the numbers I sent you, see right here, I wrote it down for myself, is the practice dry run. When it asks for a number or an ID, you're going to type in that dry run product ID. I will see on my end that you have logged in, and I will admit you to doing the dry run. What the dry run will do, it will check your internet speed. If you're on a laptop, it's going to check your battery to make sure it's either plugged in or fully charged. It's going to test your webcam. It's going to test your microphone. It's going to make sure that you are going to be successful and have all the things that you need to take this TEAS test. Again, you will need a laptop or computer with a webcam. If you don't have one built in, I have a little external webcam that I use. You'll need that. You'll need a microphone capabilities, and you will need a strong internet connection. Once you successfully complete the dry run, there will be a few, I think 3 questions included in that. Then you will get done with that. You will go back into your ATI account again on the My Test tab of your My ATI section, and then you're going to type in your actual code, which is in the email, with your code onto taking the actual TEAS test. Okay. Now I want to warn you, in between these steps, there might be a little bit of a lag time, so please just be patient. You may get a pop-up that says waiting on a proctor. That means that you are waiting on me to hit the launch the test. Okay. So if on test day you log in 15 20, 30 minutes early, I am not going to start the full-on TEAS test until probably right at the time or a little bit after your test time. I am waiting for everyone to get in there and see that you have put in your codes and that you're ready to go. So please be patient. There will also be portions that you will need to read about the rules. Fully read those so you know what to expect as you're going through this process. It's very important that you get a lot of sleep, you eat something before this, you get something to drink, you go to the bathroom, you get everything that you will need while you're taking the test. You will not be able to communicate with me while you're testing. There is a chat feature if you're having problems in the Proctorio software that is using to monitor you. In the email, I have provided you with my email address. I have included a phone number that is that you can send a text message to. So I do not encourage you to pick up your phone and text me while you're testing. I don't encourage you to open a browser and email me while you're testing. That will send up a red flag that you are potentially being dishonest or cheating on your test. But if you run into major problems, please reach out to me. I'm going to be sitting from my home watching you as this goes on. Also, please don't panic. On my proctoring side, it will only allow me to refresh my page every minute, okay, which doesn't sound like that long, but when you are sitting at home and you're doing the test from your home, and if you're panicking about something or you're getting antsy, that minute can seem like a long time. So please just be patient, take your time, be prepared, read through all of these materials before the test date, okay? So one last thing that I want to mention. So there are actually two different numbers on that I will be using for the TEAS test. The one that I sent you was for a first-time test taker on the Proctorio software. So if this is your first time testing on the TEAS test from home, that's the one that you're going to use. If you are testing for a second time between May the 15th through June the 15th, there is a different testing ID number that I need to give you. So if you need that, please reach out to me and I will get that to you. If you have any questions, please text me. Email is always the best. I have my phone with me all the time. Sometimes the texting I don't get as quickly, but again, either way is a great choice to try and reach out to me. Good luck. If you need anything, please reach out to us. Take care.